Hello, this is LMB Simmer and welcome to my channel. We are kicking off today with another episode of Asta and Rune's Business Adventures. Okay, so I am going to try to and be as chipper and as happy as whatever I can be. This is my 5th episode that I am recording in tandem today on Saturday the 15th, March 15th. It is 4:42 in the evening. I'm going to try to crank this out before people come home for the evening, but we're just starting off where we left off, so the girls finally have a home. It is real early in the morning. We are going to eventually open up the store here, but first we're going to get the girls' needs up, and then Rune should start thinking about further education. I'm not sure if that's Rune's path, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to have you repair that, and we're going to have you stomp on. I don't see any bugs. What do you mean stomp on? But we'll have her repair that, and then we will have her clean up a bit. There isn't really much that we have to sell right now, but we still need to open up the business and sell. Rune really wants to have some fun. I know that painting brings her fun, so we may go ahead and try to do that. I also feel like Rune's starting to feel like, okay, Asta's been working her tushy off. That is true. I don't really have enough money to open up the business though, do I? And paint the painting. Yeah, not enough. So we'll open the business first. So Rune, you're gonna have to wait a little bit for that, girl. But I feel like, well, what you could do is you could play a game on your phone. But yeah, I feel like Rune's kind of like, okay, we're in this together. Asta's got her business going, and she was doing a lot of the bread earning and money making in the beginning, but Rune was helping. Then Rune started doing the painting, which really helped with the last one. They finally got a brick and mortar, more or less, but now I feel like Rune really wants to start working on her thing, so we're gonna have to get that. And I'm not sure if we can have 2 businesses on the same property. I'm not sure how that works, but we're gonna try. So hopefully somebody will come in here, start buying some of these things, so we have enough for Rune to do a painting, so that can help her. That can help her fund go up, but we need 12. Now we need, okay, somebody bought something, so now we just need $8 more for her to be able to do a painting. So, well, why don't you introduce yourself? We need to find people. And I'm not sure. Is he a young adult? He is a young adult, so friendly introduction. Yes, I know you want to swipe things. We need somebody to buy something else though, so that we can do a painting and get your fun up. Let's see. What do we want to know about this person? Let's ask about career, and also maybe get to know. That'll help. Alright, so he has a writing skill and he's an author. Okay, so that's good to know. She also likes writing, so that would be good for her. If we can sell $8 more worth, then we can definitely start a painting. She's still afraid at night. We didn't have enough money to buy a mirror. So unfortunately, we don't have the mirror yet, so that she can gain her confidence level. She's hungry again, so I'm gonna have her eat another bowl of cereal while we wait for people to buy stuff, and so she can paint. Oh, we have a plumbing upgrade part. That might be good. That might be useful though. We'll hold on to that one for a minute, but definitely want to start thinking about. Oh yes, okay. So some things are going for sale. I don't think we can sell these, unfortunately. We tried. We could maybe sell the voodoo doll though. We'll have to look into that. But in the meantime, we can sell this dye, which we don't need. Excuse me. So we'll do that. I'm not sure if we can really do anything with the bike collectibles, so we might consider. I think we're just gonna sell that because we need the money. So we're just gonna give it up and sell it. It's fine. Rune, why don't you use the restroom? I will drag that bowl because you don't. Oh, she doesn't have it in there. For some reason, they do not like to use this trash can out here, so we're gonna need to eventually purchase a better trash can for them. Oh, wow. Okay, so somebody bought something worth some money. Oh yeah, the candle thing. Okay, good. Well, we finally have enough money, so I'm gonna have her. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna have you take a brisk shower, and then we're gonna have you go jog because we're still trying to get that fitness level up so you can do better on your heist. You did get level 2, so I mean that's definitely maybe we'll even have you. Well, no, because I don't think she'll find that fun. So why don't? Oh, and now somebody's using the painting. All right. Well, Munch and Mingle started. Why don't we go over? No, she really needs to have fun, but Asta is hungry, so we'll probably maybe we'll send Asta over there, but Rune is the one that wants to cook, so I don't know. Nothing's here yet, so I don't see the Munch and Mingle. Maybe that's on the other side, but she can't paint because the other gal is using the painting now. We did also sell the dye, so that's really good. And we have plenty of these, plenty of these bluebells to take care of. Your bluebells are not evolving for. Oh wait, I just saw one sparkle. Are these ones sparkling? No, it's just the floor in here. I think I'm seeing the reflection of. Okay, well, I thought it was the Munch one over here, but there's nothing over here. So instead, we're just gonna have to eat some cereal. And because Rune is of the type to let's name that one Spears. Because Rune is the type, she will do anything. We are going to sell anything that people make and leave here. It's totally ours to do what we want with. That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make money off of it because if that's how things go, that's how things go. So before she starts another one, let's do a confident painting. Oh, this Kim. Ugh. All right, she's peeing me off. That's also why we're gonna sell her painting, because she's making me angry. All right, Asta, you're inspired. Why don't you come and make a another candle holder for now. We have made some money, so I think I think we're gonna go ahead and get a kiln, but I also want to get a counter. I feel like, yeah, Rune definitely feels like it's her thing. We probably can't do any renovations until we close the shop, and I don't want to close the shop just yet, so we'll wait. But for now, we're still trying to offload some of these bluebells. And Rune would love to paint, but unfortunately, I can't get the Spencer Kimchek to get off my easel here. So that's not fun. Well, Rune, why don't you go for a jog? Oops, I just passed it. Why don't you go for a jog? Maybe that'll help your fun up because you do like fitness. Since I can't get her to stop using your easel, even though it's not one of the things they're supposed to be doing. I'm pretty sure that is not one of the activities that we set for here. Small business settings. Yeah, it's just browse and buy and clean. You're not supposed to be using our equipment, people. Okay, so Asta, why don't you put this up here to sell? And at the same time, we're going to frame, name, pose, awesome, and then we are going to put that in our inventory and put it on the wall. Are one of these a disruptive customer? No, they're just customers. Okay, and we're going to put the painting on the wall because we are trying to make as much money as possible. I am going to have you come and craft. Why don't you craft a round face? When Rune gets back, hopefully she'll be able to use her own easel. Thank you, Alice. Kim finally left. Oh, and we sold all the stuff, so that's good. So what I might do is just close the business for now. Yep, we're gonna close the business for now. Okay, so excellent quality. Your customers are very impressed with the high quality service and goods. Pricing, they don't like the pricing. Well, you know, I'm not really sure. It's only 50% markup. We gotta make some money, guys. I mean, can't give away the farm for free here. Why don't you scrap that? And then we're gonna have you take a thoughtful shower and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go into the build by mode. And we are going to put the flooring over here. So we now have flooring here. And then we're going to do tile. And we really liked that one. Where did it go? Yes, this one. And so we're gonna put the tile in there. And then over here, I think we're going to do so let's do, there's no business and hobbies tiling. I mean, for the bathroom, but that's okay. We'll find something that looks cute with it. No, I mean, maybe. Let me see if I can find something that's not too over the top, but is cute, that might actually work with that flooring. So there's that one that might not be too bad. Definitely goes with the yellow. So yeah, I think we'll do this one. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the ambiance up here in the bathroom by doing this. Okay, and then for the girls' room, we'll do the one of the wallpapers. Again, because this is kind of where Rune wants to end up. I'm not sure if we'll stay on this lot or not. We'll definitely be using more of the colors that Rune likes and appreciates. So we're going to do, I think, that wallpaper on one. Then we're also going to do a tile for the kitchen section. Eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to have a, you know, a better idea of something. So we've got that one or this one. So we can have the white tile and black wall, or black tile, white wall. I think we'll go with this one. So right here, where we're gonna put a little kitchen for now, is where we're gonna put those up. And then we are going to do some counters for so how expensive are those new base game ones? So these ones are pretty cheap. And then I'm not seeing the base game ones. Maybe I'm just being blind and oblivious right now. But oh yeah, here. So they're $255. These ones are only $150. The used ones are even cheaper. So but we're trying to make it nice. Like, we're investing, but it's nice. So let's see here. Yeah, let's do we want to do 2 or 3? We don't need a fridge right. Well, it would be nice to have a fridge though, but we don't need one right away. We need counters in order to use the candy maker, which is our main goal for Rune, is to do this candy maker. Unfortunately, they don't really have a black one, so we could do red, or we could do like this dark brown color. I only made her favorite color black. I think, or black and purple. It's kind of a purplish color. So we'll do that one for now. We still have some money left. So let's make sure we paint the rest of the walls here. Something that goes nicely. Let's do, we can't do black, but like we said, she likes purple, but this is not purpley, so we need to find something that will work with all these colors. And we probably don't have anything that's close to black either, do we? Because that's all crow stuff. Hand painted. These are darker, but they're not gonna match. Essence of pastel. I mean, that works. We'll do that one. Okay. So we'll do that. That's kind of like their bedroom divide. Eventually we'll hopefully be able to divide it off even further. I just don't want to use the wallpaper because it's really busy, so I feel like we don't want to use it everywhere. And then I wonder if we have enough to paint the outside of this building. So let's go back to the shop ones, and again, they don't really have, I don't think they brought any brick with this one, did they? Walking stone, no masonry. Did they bring out a brick with this pack? Oh, they did. Okay, good. So there is a brick with this pack. So we're going to make this building brick for now. And we're just going to paint at least the front. I think we might be able to get away with painting the whole thing. We'll start with this side. And then we'll do this side here. Awesome. And then we'll do that side there. And I'm actually going to fix this roof because I don't need it that far forward right now because they don't have anything bumped out in the back there. So that'll make that look better. Alright, yes, so pretty cute place overall. And we still have some money, so I am going to, well, we should probably do a ceiling, right? So let's see, floor tile. What did they bring out in the floor tile for business and hobbies? Okay, Potter stone concrete. So maybe we could do that for a ceiling. And then, so we want to do this as the ceiling for all the rooms right now. And that way they will have a ceiling. Alright, so that is good. And alright, oops. Okay, so we're doing good with that. And now we also wanted to trade out that light for one of these. But I'm just gonna add this one because right now we're not selling stuff. We can maybe do that in the future, but we'll just add that light there. And then we're gonna need a display case, right, for her candy. So let's see how expensive that's gonna be. And get her the candy display. So we can get her the really nice one for it's only 25 difference, so we're definitely going to get her a nice one. So there we go. And now we're down to 338. We have to keep in mind that we have to be able to afford to open the store. We could get a speaker in here, but I think I don't think we have the money to get the kiln yet. I think we have to wait. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. But oops. But let's see how much so we know what we're working for. So we are, and we also want to do the cross stitch stuff eventually. So it's $150 to get the cross stitch. It is $250 to get the flower arranging table, and it's $750 to get the kiln. So maybe we'll go ahead and get this flower bench. I don't really want to put it outside right now. Okay. But let's get the flower bench for Asta. Do we want the yellow one? I think since the pottery we're going pink, we'll go yellow with the flower bench. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. We've got enough to open, so we can move on and get our stuff done. All right, so there we are. So we've got a very nice looking business. Things are coming along. Rune's going to be able to work on her candy making skills and selling her candy, and then eventually we'll see if we can put a second business in here. I'm not sure how that'll work, but we'll definitely work on that. Okay, so she's gonna eat now. Asta, you finished that. We still didn't get that kiln because it just costs too much money. But can we make some arrangements here? Okay, so we can make the bluebells. So let's make the bluebells. And we don't care about, oh, we might go to the Spice Festival. That might be fun. Time to widen your palette in your cookbook. Let's sample some of the food at the Spice Festival and figure out the recipe. Okay, yeah, I think that would be cool. So we're going to bring Rune along. Can we bring, yeah, we can bring Rune. Okay. And let's go to the Spice Festival and see what they have. Maybe we can get something for the girls there. We have to be cautious of our money because we don't have a lot of money left. So I definitely want to make sure we keep. So they had 88, so they have $13 they can spend at the festival here. So that's all that they can spend between the two of them. We need the rest for to open our shop, because we don't want to have to keep going back to the selling table in order to get our shop open. And then they have to spend some time working on creating goods that they can sell. But I really want them to start living some life too. It's like all they do is grind, but the business looks nice. It's just going to be small to hold everything in it, because we still need space for a kiln, and we still need space. Well, we don't really need that much more space for room stuff. The house will eventually need to be bigger because we want to get a bathroom of their own in it, and we want to eventually get them a kitchen that's functional with a table at least for two, and they want to have a separate bedroom as well, and some place where they can maybe sit and relax in the evening and have a television or something, or maybe they just do their hobbies for fun so that they can sell. I don't know what we'll do there, but I definitely want them to start thinking about relationships too and their future for sure. But yeah, but we've finally got a brick and mortar business, and it's all colored in, and so like I said, we can always add more space to it over time. I definitely need to get a little garden area for Asta's garden to go, and then we'll have to put in a door to access it too, and hopefully one that the burglar won't be, although I don't know if the burglar really cares about plants, but he might. I have no idea. He might, you never know. Funnier things have happened. Alright, look at this nice little festival. Okay, well, Asta's hungry, so why don't you come over here and try the curry challenge. We'll do it together. That will be fun. We'll do it together. Rune's kind of full, so we won't make them eat the entire thing, but we will definitely have them sit and eat the thing. Looks like Rune isn't used to eating spicy food with time and practice. Okay. It's happy hour at the karaoke bar. The festival lights started. Rune has failed the spicy curry challenge. Okay, that's good to know. And Asta failed the spicy curry challenge. she acquired the flower skill, so they're all doing okay. I mean, it's could be better, but not bad. They're enjoying themselves. Sample food. So the challenge doesn't count as sampling food. So how do you sample the food? Click on a plate of food and run the sample interaction. Okay. Well, there's only one thing here, so sample. Click on a plate of food and run the sample interaction. I do not see the sample interaction. So maybe you have to grab a single plate and then do it. We're gonna try to get them to have fun, but I don't want them to overeat too much here. So then Asta, put down that plate so that oh, where'd it go? So it just disappeared into nowhere? So if it just disappears into nowhere, how are you supposed to sample it? I don't understand. Frustrating. That is so frustrating. Okay, well, why don't you harvest some parsley? I'll try to get Rune to do the sampling. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll try. Okay, no, I don't want you to eat it. I want you... The plate just disappears, so I don't know how they expect you to do the whole sample thing. Yes, you need to go to the bathroom, so come over here, go to the bathroom. I gotta click on the right side because if not, you guys tend to have issues. Okay, so we got parsley. Why don't you harvest some sage? I don't know if we want a cowberry, but we'll harvest it for now anyway. She can't harvest the mushroom because it's out of season. We already did parsley. Let's harvest blackberries. Wait, we already have blackberries at home. Don't harvest the blackberries because these are blackberries, right? Yeah, we don't need blackberries. What is that in the parsley? It says harvest parsley. Intergalactic pod. Oh, they're sharing. It's like 2 of them are in here. Wow. Okay, there is some stuff going on in here, that is for sure. There are some plants that are spawning over the top of each other. Basil we don't have. What is this one? Spinach, but we can't get spinach because it's out of season. Alright, well, we got what we can, and then we can plant what we got. I don't know how we're going to sample this food because I've tried and it just makes the plates disappear. So I'm not really sure how we're gonna work that out. But I gotta make sure that they don't spend too much money while they're here. She wants to get something from the stalls, but again, I don't want her to overeat. But we might have her do the festival one so that we can buy some stuff. Okay, I want you to set that plate down so I can have you just sample it. No, see, if I do that, it's just gonna disappear again and she's not gonna be able to sample the food. Ugh, so frustrating. It's broken. Sims, fix your game. It's broken. There's no way to do the sample. So you can't even score on this one because there's no way to get it to work at all. Alright, well, we'll just end this early, I think, as soon as Rune checks out the swag over there. But is there anybody here? that might be single and of right picking for either one. Who are you? I'm not sure who you are, but let's introduce ourselves. Did you even... Well, actually, let's have them haggle first. Can you haggle? You're inspired. But let's have you haggle. Then let's have you meet this other guy, too. Oh, actually, I need you to buy the swag first. You drive a hard bargain. Tell you what, I'll give you 25% off anything in this table. How about that, huh? Yes, let's buy some stuff. We can definitely take advantage of that. Let's get some chili powder, some curry powder. Oh, we're spending too much money. Okay, we can't afford the curry powder, but we can afford chili powder. That's the only one we can afford. Oh, and the wasabi. We can afford the chili and the wasabi. So we'll get those two for now, so that at least she has those in the future. I'm also going to have her introduce herself to these two guys here, because I really want her to get to know them. Marcel Price, too, is an adult. I think he's married, though, isn't he? Pretty sure some of these guys might be married. No romantic interest, no friends yet. So she's good compatibility with him, but he's married. And he's also married. Jules is a style influencer, but they have bad compatibility. Gert is also married. Raj is not married, but I don't know about Raj. You know, Yolik and her have amazing compatibility, and he doesn't appear to be with anybody. So, you know, maybe we'll definitely try to take care of that. Oh. And it sounds like the dogs are lighting up, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode early, and we'll stop it here. It's not that early. It's just earlier than a lot of my episodes have been lately. I apologize so much for the noise. I know that's going to be really loud. The dad just got home, so they're excited. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate it. Take care until next time. And have a good one wherever you are. All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.